Montreal Botanical Garden standing by a smoke bush. Isn't it magnificent? Look at all this frothiness, and it's huge! I already saw one amazing smoke bush, and now look at this one. I've never seen one like it before, but it is so fuzzy and amazing. So this is pretty great. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Shakespeare had that right. And at the Montreal Botanical Gardens, there are 100 rose beds that are laid out in a very modern way, framed by winding paths. You look at all the color and it just seems to pull you right through. And when everything is in bloom, the air is filled with perfume, and you're just always taking in a wonderful, delicate fragrance. So right now I'm sitting in the Chinese garden at the Montreal Botanical Gardens, and it's quite a spectacular location. It's very picturesque, features lovely plants and very, very large plantings. So it's really quite stupendous. This garden was built in 1931. It opened its doors, and apparently the Montreal Botanical Garden is very highly regarded, and I can certainly see why. Mass planting of astilbe. It is amazing. You always read on the tags, looks good in a mass planting, but wow, I am really impressed.
So here we are at the Montreal Botanical Gardens, and this is a beautiful green plant with a fluffy top, and this is what I have growing in my water feature, because this is a water plant, so it can grow in water. So I do have it in my water feature plant, and it grows wonderfully tall and fluffy, and that's what I like about it.
Toxic plant garden. All of the plants that are in here are toxic. And right over here, we have poison ivy. This is a Taylor's sunburst shore pine. Isn't it amazing? I don't think it grows in Alberta, but oh my gosh, it just stopped me in my tracks. And this is in a garden here at the Montreal Botanical Gardens that is dedicated to trees and shrubs. So it's a long, long walkways of all kinds of combinations of trees and shrubs, and it's just beautiful. guardians of the forest, and it's a spectacular, spectacular section of the garden. It's very dark, very green, lots of trees, lots of artifacts and cultural things to see and do. I understand they also have guided tours, which I think would be really, really great to take in.
Yeah, so here we are at one of the very fine water features in Montreal. It's a pretty nice one, like mine at home. I have a nice water feature. And here's that nice tall fluffy green plant that I like because it's tall and fluffy. And here it is right beside a water feature. So obviously they were picking up on my vibe of having one of these things near my water feature because they know it's a good thing. So they must have checked my Facebook page or something and said, hey, yeah, it goes well with the water feature. So yeah, you're scooping up what I'm putting down. So check it out. You'll have to get one of these for yourself.
I've seen this one on my gardening shows, and I gotta say it's pretty spectacular. I don't think we can grow it on the prairies, but oh my goodness.
Look at how big and fluffy this one is. Is that the one I taped?
Well, what an amazing day we have had at the Montreal Botanical Garden. It is just jam-packed with beautiful planting and feature gardens, and if you are in Montreal, it is definitely a must-see. You've got to come and see it. I don't even think we saw the whole thing in one day. Until next time.